hey, they'll get one. Read the countdown. Hey, the white man. All right, welcome back to the couch. You got yours truly, the man right here. Except we got Big Worm.
Whoa, no.
Why would you do that?
It's a habit.
It is a habit, and you need to break it right now.
Well, hell, I'll be Big Worm, but I'm not Big Worm.
We got Big A, Big Walter Gamble. We got the Funny Man 2.0. And we got the man.
He's everything.
We got the Big Freak.
Big Hog.
Landon Jackson, Arkansas Razorback.
Big Hog.
In the house with us this morning.
Let's go.
You know, I'm glad that he's here, not necessarily glad about school.
Hey.
We're gonna do what we do. I'm actually in the portal too, getting ready to transfer to Sports Center. I don't like this shit anymore. I'm not necessarily down with these guys though.
Do you like his little statue thing?
Of course he do.
So you like that?
Yeah, that's cool.
He better like it.
Hey.
I just asked if you like
See,
it.
every year I have to put a player in this helmet down here. That's a new player. That's him. Whether he want that to be him or not. That's him in that helmet. All right.
It's my first time actually looking at that.
It has mine too. I didn't know what was up there.
That is my very first time really looking at it.
You like it, don't you? Anyway, on to the other thing.
That hog at the top has Graves' disease. You know, where your eyes.
Hey, that hog right there will kick your ass disease. All right.
All right, buddy.
Put your hat back on.
What, I don't want to. I'm letting my hair grow.
Put the hat back on.
I didn't really like it that way. All right, let me go back.
Now you look like a cool dude at a barbecue. Turn it around. Turn it around.
Yeah, but they can't see my eyes. My eyes tell the stories.
We don't want to see your eyes.
You ain't got no story to tell.
Donnie tells you what stories to tell.
Donnie lies a lot.
No, I tell good stories.
Hey, Landon, do you think Donnie lies a lot?
I tell good stories.
Landon, a little bit.
I tell good stories. I didn't write a children's book.
What happened to me this weekend then, Donnie?
You know what? It shouldn't ever happen. I'm gonna say that much.
That is true.
Hey, y'all, listen. You know, Donnie that's a general last statement, ain't it, Landon? Yeah. It should have never happened. Well, what happened?
Because I'm not gonna say that. Not on air.
This guy's.
I mean, it should never happen. Or would you agree though?
Do you agree?
Do you agree? Yes or no?
Should it never happen?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay, then.
Okay.
So I need to tell the story. Then.
Donnie called me and told me yesterday about it.
Yeah, I know what happened.
No, whoa. Now, out of all people that's going to join in, this is what you do. You joining that dumb stuff.
Shouldn't talk about my statue.
I know what happened. But I ain't going to talk about it, though. But, hey, you know, we talked about ass down girls. Mm-hmm. We talked about several teams. Mm-hmm. Thursday, you know, kick-ass LE, they still winning. They won.
Right. Yeah.
Who would they aim for a tall task?
Who they playing?
They playing some team that got 3D1 pitches.
Sheesh.
They playing a series.
Damn,
so
3D1 pitches?
It is a series.
Why did they agree to a series?
I don't know.
But ain't this state though? So they don't have, they can't not agree to it, can they?
No,
Yeah, you can flip. You can agree or
It's
just.
like the week before state, I thought.
Yeah, it's.
You agree
yeah.
to the series or not?
In round 4.
Well, this is what I said. This is what I heard yesterday. They had 3D1 pitches.
Yeah.
That's
particular school.
Hey, listen,
So they
that's
geared
a
up for
lot,
all
man.
three
Pitcher
games.
per
All
game.
3 games ain't gonna be necessary.
But hey, I'd rather take a picture per game than go out there and just let them come out there and throw all that heat at me like that.
And man, bats can get hot too, just like.
And they say they all throwing 90.
Sheesh.
The bats can get hot though.
Yeah, that's true.
Bats can get hot. Just because somebody is D1 don't mean that they better than you. You may not be D1 all the time, but you might be on that day.
That's true.
Seriously, you've had days where you are just better than somebody who's actually better than you.
Well, I tell you what.
You just need a day like that.
I wish you had one of them days.
I'm not.
I'm gonna have one right now.
I wish you had one of them days, but we all know you didn't have one of them
Throwing
days.
low 90s in high school though, and you got 3 of them that can do it. That's nice.
There's one doing bad, you just put the next
That's
one.
it.
That's all you gotta do, though.
That's it. Ooh, he gone.
That's
Here
so
come the
dirty.
other one.
Yeah,
One of y'all doing bad.
And then save them to tomorrow.
Yeah.
Unless you can rope that first one a couple times to get that other one in real quick. You in some trouble.
And so then you know we talked about because the LA Day advance. I'm not quite sure about PG girls softball.
No, they didn't. They didn't.
Oh, okay.
Softball didn't okay.
And then then you had down 71. We had the Ash down. The boys got beat, but the girls are the state champs.
Come on, man, really?
Yep. So go on, put up there, Donovan.
Did they? That's what's up.
Yeah, man, that's a dope.
So,
all
There we
right,
go.
all right.
Congrats to Ashdown High School girls softball for the 3A softball champs.
That's
What's
dope.
up? Yep. Congratulations.
And of course, now
What is the sound?
Thought I wasn't gonna get it.
now
That's so funny.
I don't understand how my girl Cariels didn't get
MVP?
MVP. I don't know how she didn't. Like, she was like a main piece, a main reason why they even got that far.
Hey, buddy.
Well, it's
Let me-
probably just
let
for
me-
the game.
Let me help you with something.
No, she had a hell of a game.
Hey, buddy.
Did she? She
Let
hit a
me
home
help
run?
you with something.
Now she had 2 RBIs.
Just
though.
because you are the best player don't mean that you are the most valuable at that time.
Nope,
Now,
they don't.
Kari probably
No,
deserve-
she
you
is the
think
most
she
valuable at
deserves
that time. There's
Okay.
there's nobody to say Arkansas
That's
better than
cool.
her
We
throughout
would
the whole
think-
year.
All right, that's fine. We would think she deserves it. Did they give it to an upperclassman?
Nope.
Who they give? It was another sophomore.
Yep.
Ain't no way in the world. Then. All right,
Maybe-
then
maybe
then
she
then
just-
You got me with that one.
But
that eliminates a
Maybe,
bunch of
but
stuff.
maybe that other girl balled out though.
Not with Kari.
Maybe she sacrificed.
No,
See, that
no,
can make
no.
you valuable as well by sacrificing.
She like hiring like recruiting or something?
Cariel is the hottest thing in Arkansas.
Yeah, that don't make no sense.
It don't make no sense.
I'm trying to find a way to make it make sense.
It don't make no
this
sense,
right.
but
Bringing all
Politics
three
played a
of
big
y'all
game
back.
in that
Come back.
Yeah.
situation there.
Maybe she did good.
No.
She
but
might.
yeah. But anyhow, she.
Well,
she
shouts out to the other young lady.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
Yeah.
The one who
because
did, y'all,
whoever
shout outs
did
to you.
win, you know, she may have been doing some other things that we just didn't notice, and we're hyping. There's nothing wrong with that. Hey, listen, man. When the Bears won the Super Bowl in '85, Walter Payton was kind of forgot about in that game. He was probably the reason they got there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Facts.
There were other people.
You are
that-
right. Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Shout out to
But
her.
one thing we said about your sports career, you was always forgotten about. Nobody even knew you even on the team.
What's all that? What's all that, brother? What's all that, Landon? What's all that, brother? Landon, don't do this right now. That ain't what you do.
Hey,
Oh, you coming through with the hog stuff?
We don't play that.
What?
We don't play that.
You
We good.
never part.
hey,
You're not gonna jump on
I
it.
tell you what, I learned this a long time ago when I got jumped on. Hurt that man at the bottom of the pile.
Dog.
You're gonna hurt. Somebody down there getting a throat poke, eye gouge. Then got jumped on.
What are y'all-
Yeah, but he scratched that dude eye.
hey. But so again, shout out to them. And actually, they should. But see, they both boys and girls, they go up. They move up to 4A. They're 3A now, but they move up. 4A. So.
That's dope.
Yep.
But one thing about Ashdown girls, they don't got one senior.
Really?
They going back.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
You would like to think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I told them. Now we bullcorn. It's hard to go back to back. That's hard. Yo, the focus got to be the same. And the other teams are gonna get better. You might get lazy. This is just.
I ain't gonna lie, like you couldn't have told me PG boys went ahead went back.
Me neither, because I picked them to go.
Yeah, I did too. I picked them to win again.
Guess
I picked
what?
them to
It's
win.
hard, man.
Yeah.
I don't care what you do. That's why in any sport, it's difficult to go back to back. I don't care what level you at. That's all. Unless you're Alabama.
But it's
It's hard to go back
But
to
you
back.
even with them going back to back, you still got to do the right thing at the right time all the time and be ready to play to go
Absolutely.
back to
I
back.
agree with that.
Players
Still gotta
start
do the
to
right
get
thing.
really content.
Yup.
Like, they got what they want. And
I'm done now.
exactly.
And it's other people
So-
that watch them and said, I'm better than them. And they going to
Exactly.
train.
Yep.
They're gonna
It
Yep.
happens all the time.
Exactly.
But anyway, see, if you would have used your own philosophy though, you would have played in. Because why did you train harder?
That was a natural talent.
But you didn't. But you still didn't
Let me
play.
tell you something. Hey, listen here. I actually did play, and I actually told Bryson yesterday whenever we were talking that you actually weren't a stud in high school.
Hey, check it out, Landon.
I told him you were
I'm
actually
gonna
pretty
show
soft.
you how long his high school career was. See when you blink,
How long?
when you blink, it was over.
Hey, Landon.
Damn.
Let me tell you something.
That's how long it was, Landon.
Some of us knew that we were going to talk for a living. Everybody, none of us played in the NFL.
Hey, that's how
you
that's
were
how
the
long
only
it
one
was.
with a chance. You know what I'm saying? Donnie played at DeVry. All right, that was the first time they started doing the gaming system.
Tecmo Bowl?
Donnie had a scholarship in gaming
Is anything wrong with that?
What's wrong
to
with that?
DeVry.
Hey, what's wrong with that, Walt?
What's
wrong
wrong
with
with it is he didn't use his physical attributes. It wasn't until Donnie was always kicked off the team because they tested for roids. You understand? See, when you work hard, Donnie shoots hard.
Okay.
I remember the first time I went over to Donnie's house, man, and he was bent over his living room chair like this. And I was like, "Hey!" He was like, "Hey, no, don't say nothing." I was like, "All right, brother." And he just shot it in there. And
I didn't get no shout out
he
to,
was their test study for that movie, The Program.
He said, "Oh, dinner."
Dinner.
That's just what he does, man.
I didn't get another shout out to two young fellas from Texas High. They got some Grambling offers the other day.
Okay,
John
Grambling.
Jack and Shatez Wilkerson. So shout out to them boys for getting
All
those
right.
Grambling State offers.
Hey, man, I'm not sure why HBCUs don't recruit. Were you ever recruited by an HBCU?
When I entered the transfer portal, I had Jackson State offer
Of course,
me,
Dion goes
and
going.
then
Yeah, you know Dion coming.
Prairie View A&M did.
Yeah, PV. But
Those were the two that did.
absolutely not. I love PV. I went to school in Prairie View.
Hey, he there for 6 weeks.
A lot longer than 6 weeks.
He there 6 weeks.
Why only 6?
Hey, why are you doing that? It's a
What?
lot longer than 6
So
weeks.
do you consider
you
somebody
wasn't there-
going
you
to
was
a
there
school that
longer
was
than
there
that.
for 6 weeks?
Nah.
I didn't think so.
That's what, a month and
So
2
stop trying to
weeks?
claim a school that don't even know that you even went there.
Did you go to LSU?
But
Went to Prairie View. Want you to know that? I want you to know we're gonna stop some of this stuff right now.
That'd be crazy.
We're gonna stop some of this crap right now. You could have kept the colors. Would have kept it in the same colors though. You know what I mean?
then I have a shout out to
Just
them
saying.
boys for getting those Grambling offers. Now, man,
But they don't recruit a lot around here. Like that's what I was getting at. Like
They don't.
HBCUs.
No, they
Man,
really
and
don't.
Sad. It's like more kids can have better opportunities, and we got some good kids around here. Everybody's not gonna go to Arkansas. Everybody's not gonna go to New Mexico State. Grambling and Prep, those are good options. Jackson State's a great option. Alabama State, Alabama, Howard, these are great options to go to school. I wish y'all would recruit more down here. We got kids.
anyhow, are you done with your spiel? Or you gonna keep on going? Hey, sometimes you gotta.
Fathers understand choking kids. Double options is ugly.
Lance, sometimes you gotta ask them that. Are you done?
You done?
Are you done? Sometimes you gotta ask them that.
Okay.
Man, how has it been?
So, Prairie View should have. Stop. Dumb.
Hey, how has the transition been from the LSU to the Arkansas?
Honestly, a lot easier than I expected.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I really just blended in right when I got there, and then just got to work.
Like what's the easier part? Is it the coach, or did they practice harder at LSU? What is it?
No, it's harder, but it's just if you're willing to work, it's not. You don't put it in your head that way, you know.
Okay.
But yeah,
Yeah.
ain't really none of it that's easier at all.
That way. You heard him what he
Oh my
said.
God, bro, stop being a homer right now.
You heard what he
Do a damn
said.
interview and stop being a homer. Hey, he just down here. You heard it.
Now, are there any similar things that that took place at LSU that happens at Arkansas?
I don't know. I honestly feel like both. Possibly now, but like back when I was there, it was a whole different staff and everything. But they kind of ran the system a whole lot different than how Arkansas is.
I got you.
Like, I feel like at LSU, it was a lot more like coach based. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it was a lot more involvement with the coaches, like trying to push you. At Arkansas, you're with the strength staff. Probably 99% of the time, you're seeing them every day, and you see them more than anybody else.
I got you.
So, I just feel like overall the workouts and practices, all that's 10 times harder.
I got you.
Arkansas.
How you feel like you've healed from your injury?
Really good. Really good. Yep.
So with you being like almost back to normal pretty much, how's it feel to get back in with those reps and get back in the
really
mix?
Feels great because I haven't fully felt healthy since right before I got injured my senior year.
Yeah.
So, it's feeling really good.
Right.
Just get back at it, not have to worry about taking it a little slow to
Right.
not hurt anything. It just it feels a lot more natural being able to be full go rather than 75, 80%.
Right.
That's gonna be like I'm sitting here listening to what he's saying, and he been going not being all the way healthy. You know how scared that's gonna be done. Like you get your body back right. You remember like whenever you stopped taking roids and then guys about to be a monster. Alvin Mack.
I mean, but man, you are looking good, man. Like, so what you wearing now, man?
I stay between 275 and 285.
Dang, dude.
Yep, I'm sitting at about 280 right now.
Yeah. So what they want you at? Around there?
Just all around there.
Yeah.
So with you being like back healthy, how is it as far as your mindset knowing that going in you can be effective immediately? Are you ready for that since you hadn't been that way?
To be honest, something really just clicked in me fully when I got to Arkansas, and I was like, man, I could really come out here and ball, you know?
Correct.
I mean, my mindset since I've touched down Arkansas has been way different. I've been so much more focused and just working harder than I ever have in my life. So
I feel like you got a second chance.
Yep.
So, all right, Landon. So I got a fast five for you. You ready for fast five? Rap or R&B?
Oh, rap.
Okay, who's your favorite rapper then?
No, that's not fast five.
I know it, but I want to know who's the favorite rapper. Just keep that one. Movie night or dancing?
Movie night.
Christmas or Thanksgiving?
Christmas.
Greatest football movie ever?
That's a tough one. Oh, my mind just went blank.
Yeah, come on. We got Friday Night Lights. We got the
Blind
program. Okay.
Blind Side.
Pizza or burgers?
Burgers.
All right. Now let's get into the rap question, Donnie. Who's the greatest rapper ever? You did answer the fast five, but who's your favorite rapper
ever or
your favorite,
right now?
Your favorite rapper of all time. Your favorite.
You got to go with like Drake, because he was consistent. I mean, he's been consistent for the longest. You
White
know?
Hand. What's going on?
Boy, we on there. I didn't say that.
He went way back there. I mean, what are we doing?
You know, maybe backhand
I
you.
think
You can't
that's a
say
great
that.
answer.
It's either you got to go with Drake, somebody like Drake or Wayne, that has been consistent for the longest. You know?
Ain't nothing wrong with
That's
that.
a mature answer.
Yeah,
You
ain't
can't
nothing
sit
wrong with
here and
that.
say like
Pooh Shiesty.
Lil,
Hey,
Lil
whoa.
Shiesty, Lil Baby, because I mean they've been good for the past 2-3 years.
Little
but,
Baby dope though.
Yeah.
I done started liking
Yep.
Little Baby.
You don't like Pooh Shiesty?
Nope. I don't like Pooh
Oh,
Shiesty.
you crazy.
I don't know none of Pooh
He
Shiesty's
was good for
songs.
about a year. Now he's already downhill.
Played out.
Man, so you ain't watched program?
Okay.
That's why you say blind.
What's it called?
Blindside.
The program. You don't remember Alvin Mack, the greatest fictional linebacker of
Ever.
all time?
So you ain't seen the program?
Yeah.
Hold on. Is it the same dude that played in Love and Basketball?
Yeah.
Yes.
On my hips.
Hey,
Yes.
that was a good movie.
Yeah.
Hey, and you know
He
what?
was the running back.
Yeah.
Woo. And they had the upperclassman running
And
back.
see, they made a meme. They said ain't nobody had more D1 scholarships than him.
It ain't
And they
right.
showed all the movies he
Yeah,
played in
they
as an
not
athlete.
lying.
I watched a little piece of it.
Bro, that's
I
the
ain't watched the whole
greatest.
thing.
Hey,
I
go
need to watch
watch
that.
that. Hey,
What's it called again?
the program.
Yo,
Trust
look
believe
here.
me, you will love it.
Dog, listen, if you a football fan, it's just going all your juices. Like, you just gonna be like, yo, son, I'm ready to play right now.
Yeah, hey, good to that. That's a good movie.
Yeah. Last time I watched it,
he had
I ran it down his house, slapped the taste out of it.
he had the black bandana on like Dion.
Yeah.
Omar stayed with it, man.
Yeah,
Boy, that's funny.
that's a good movie though.
All right, so that's just something that we do on here called Fast Five. Donnie usually asks our guest to rap, but I guess he's enamored by you today. I don't know.
Okay, so let me ask you something, Linda. So how is it looking on the hill with the softball girls trying to fight for a WCWS spot against Texas this week?
Very confident. Like I feel like our girls and everybody's really confident just seeing the season that UT has had so far
Right.
compared to what we have had so far.
Right.
I mean, I don't see us not winning.
It's crunk up there, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I know they live
No,
right now.
It's gonna be a great.
you said softball, right?
Yeah, they're
Actually, though, Texas was almost eliminated. They was an elimination game,
Exactly.
so they ended up winning, but
Yep.
they was.
so
in it.
this between them this week. It's a three game series
Oh, you
to see
play
who go
against
to
Prairie View.
the big show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
Between
gonna-
Arkansas, Texas, and who?
Arkansas versus Texas. It's Arkansas, Texas, and is it Oklahoma, Texas Tech left?
Yeah, Oklahoma. They been dogging everybody out.
Oklahoma was wrong because they played Prairie View.
They
Listen,
dogged them like by 30 points.
They did, and that was we should have never been there. Like this was stupid. I was looking like, come on, man.
Oklahoma,
Don't do that.
I mean, they're too good.
They really are.
And what
We ain't
those,
worried.
but Tennessee surprised me. They got put out. They already out.
Yeah, they got put out.
Yeah.
No, Oklahoma like the Bama of softball.
Yeah, no doubt, no
They've
doubt.
They've been going for the past 3-4 years.
Speaking of that, all right, let's get right into it. Alabama, Arkansas. Did Arkansas have a chance to beat them last year?
Yeah, if we'd have played at home, we'd have beat them.
Okay.
We were within what, 7?
7 points.
Are you looking forward to that game? Is there a game that you have circled on your calendar this year that says, "Hey, this is the one I'm waiting on"?
I mean, obviously like LSU, but besides that, nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
And they got to come play us at the house.
Are you excited or a little nervous about playing against Alabama?
Not at all. Because if you look at it as that, then you're just going
Nick Saban.
go
You ain't scared?
go out there. I mean,
Ain't nobody.
you just got to think of it as, and to be honest, it really is all the same at that level. I mean, if you're playing most of the game at that level, the guys you're playing against are also 4 and 5 stars and have been balling forever. So I mean, yeah, Bama. The only difference I'd say about Bama is they got the depth. I mean, they got third and fourth strings that are
first string.
almost the same.
Absolutely.
But the thing is that you go to, let's say, I'd say Kentucky, Mississippi State, they're starting 5-0 linemen. I mean, they're just as good as guys anywhere else in the nation.
Absolutely.
Let me ask you this though,
Basically, what he said is no. And he damn sure ain't scared of nobody from Oklahoma.
Hey, let me ask you this though. So,
Big game.
so, no, you have Texas soon to be in the SEC.
Yep.
Texas hasn't won the Big 12 since you was born.
When were you born?
03.
They booty one.
Texas
Don't do that.
Texas ain't
I had to
won.
think about it like
Texas ain't won the Big 12 since he's been living.
about 5.
And they've only won it once since I was born.
Now,
Just
do you
saying.
feel like Texas? Keep in mind they
85.
couldn't win the Big 12.
It's a long time.
Do you think Texas is going to be able to come in the SEC and get remotely anywhere close?
I mean, y'all saw last year what happened when they came and played the SEC school.
Hey, give me a hook 'em, Donovan.
Donovan ready for that. He's like, yo.
What was that score last season when Arkansas played them?
Arkansas spanked
Texas. Didn't we win by like 20?
I think like 22, but
Yeah,
yeah.
Arkansas spanked them.
More the
Texas
same.
is going to be the Vanderbilt of the SEC. Vanderbilt is happy to see them coming. Thanks, guys.
I wouldn't fully say that, but
For sure.
They down there.
Hey,
Because Kentucky done came away from the Vanderbilt.
Kentucky
It's
is
like,
good.
Kentucky is now like,
Kentucky's
they
decent.
mid-tier now.
yeah,
Yeah.
they mid-tier. They sure
I
are.
do think OU will come in and be somewhat dominant.
I mean, but hey,
They'll
here's
be
the thing, though,
they'll be
because-
productive.
They'll be in the, like with the Kentucky, Arkansas, LSU.
Whoa. Don't say Kentucky. Don't do that. Let's hate it.
Kentucky's
Say Arkansas.
Kentucky
Don't say-
good though,
I
man.
don't give a damn what you just said.
Kentucky not
What I'm
bad.
they ain't Arkansas. They are not Arkansas. Stop it. They not Arkansas.
Who not
We're
Arkansas?
Kentucky.
I'll put it as like the Arkansas,
Kentucky
LSU,
is-
Ole Miss, something like that. Because Ole Miss been balling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
Ole Miss has always been pretty decent. Right?
That's what I need, man. I just need you guys to go handle business against Lane because I really want to punch Lane in the nose because he's just
That'll be a game where our defense has to step up.
yes,
Really.
that's a defensive game right
But he
there.
gonna have a quarterback though, so he got to start over. That
And they got
Hey,
him.
they got that transfer from USC.
And they got him ranked.
Oh.
They did the top 25 quarterbacks in college yesterday. They put it out.
Yeah, I seen it.
He in the top 4.
Cause they had
Who?
y'all
The guy-
quarterback.
KJ at 5
The guy
Yeah.
where?
at Oklahoma.
What's
The new he just came in.
Okay.
And then the Caleb dude that went to USC? I think he's like number 3.
Projections. That's all we go off of is what we believe will happen.
I mean, that's
You
fine.
got to be right.
That's fine.
Project it.
Well, you project me up front. Project everybody else in the back.
I mean,
okay. This football stuff serious right now.
now I'm gonna say this. To me, Oklahoma's gonna be like an Auburn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's wrong with Auburn? Nothing.
It's a whole lot. They just
Nothing.
they just
No,
they
no,
just, they
no.
just a second tier SEC team that will never win a title.
Stays average.
Yes.
But they always play Bama well though.
Hold on. Yeah,
Always.
whoa. So no, we're not gonna do that. So you trying to tell me that Auburn ain't been better than Arkansas?
Oh yeah, I mean,
No.
Okay, so, yeah, because
Here
I'm
lately
thinking
they
it's
have it.
slander that they doing right now.
Well,
Here
so
lately
they not gonna do
well,
that.
for-
they have it.
Well, for one,
What?
for
Like 2 years ago, Arkansas should have beat them. The ref made a bad call.
Shut up.
That was
Shut up.
That was a bogus call.
that was bogus.
I don't give a damn what you said.
That was
Shut up.
bogus.
It's
but
okay.
did they?
It's
No, it
okay.
didn't.
Listen,
Okay.
listen.
So what are we talking about?
Nothing. You're
Listen,
right.
man, it's okay because guess what? You guys are going to be good in the SEC, but what you have to understand is now week in and week out, you actually have to play teams.
Dude, there wasn't nobody in the Big 12 to play.
No,
No. Listen, you say that, but like Landon said, listen, when you get to a certain level,
yeah,
everybody's
for sure.
pretty good. Like,
No, they're not.
other teams have more
No, they're
depth.
not. I'm
No,
sorry.
no.
So it
Why
can't.
you think they not only
So-
drafting kids from Alabama and from USC?
So
They're not only drafting those
Kansas
kids,
is
right?
good, right?
Who?
you can't
Kansas.
say Kansas.
Yo, do kids from Kansas get drafted?
Yeah, that is true.
So listen.
Hey, know what? No,
all
nobody
I'm
from Texas
saying-
nobody from Texas gets drafted.
Yeah, nobody got drafted.
Nobody from Texas did get drafted. That's
No,
And we're not,
That's
and we're not,
amazing.
and we're not going to sit up here and act like you used to not be a Texas fan.
Nobody from
Neither.
Texas
was.
got drafted.
So,
I was.
but this the thing though.
Until I realized who we were, and you don't have to do that. I will dive on you. Right
Wait, so you hopped from Texas to
Oklahoma.
OU?
So let me explain to you.
Out of all the teams you could go to, it don't matter why.
I taught school,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
Clayton, one of my favorite students.
Yeah. Okay.
Once he chose Oklahoma, he said, "You cannot root for Texas anymore."
That makes sense.
That's
That's a good
that.
explanation though.
Oh, that's what did it.
Yeah.
The other thing that did it, I was in the portal looking for a team. Donnie, am I right?
You're
I was in the portal looking for a
Hey,
team.
that's right.
And it's just what it was. Like
Yeah.
seriously.
You let a big old kid tell you what to do.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite kids, man. One of my favorite kids. He knows
I'm
it.
ready to see. I'm ready to see him ball.
I just like to see all of y'all do well. You know what I'm saying?
me too.
You know, like, yo, this is the. I know we've had people in the past that have done well. You know what I mean? But I think we're in a boom right now in Texarkana.
I mean, we have
There's
had
an
people do
explosion.
well, but we haven't had the amount of kids from one location
Sure happened.
to be at all at one time.
Hey, bro,
Right.
think about them 4 kids. I'm saying 4 kids: Landon, Nick,
Marcus, and Clayton.
Marcus. No, I ain't even talking about Clayton. I'm talking about the other guy that was just here the other day.
Who was that?
The for mental health awareness.
Xavier.
Xavier.
Oh, I got you.
He's starting a linebacker. Yo, ain't these 4 kids that went to school together?
Yeah, we were all.
Yeah.
That just let you know y'all was some dogs.
That was freshmen when he was a senior.
That just let me know.
Oh, so he's older than you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a lot. He was a senior. Our
Yeah,
freshman
uh-huh.
year. Yep.
So what he got? This his last year.
No, he got
since
two.
He got 2
since
years.
he sat out for that year because
That's
of
right.
mental healthness. He got that year back, and then he also
And
had his
the
red
COVID.
shirt year.
Yeah.
And he really got 3 then.
Yeah, I
He got
guess.
his red shirt year too.
See, I wasn't watching. I didn't have anybody there to watch play. I was
Yeah,
watching
that's
the junior high games at the time. So he's pretty good, huh?
Hey, somebody got a question for you.
He could ball.
Bree Jones, daddy.
Oh, Corey Jones says, ask Landon if his brother is a better athlete.
I'd say he has the potential. I mean, he has the God-given ability to be. I mean, he obviously has to work for it, but
Tell me he ain't Landon Jackson yet.
yeah,
Let me tell
I
you
ain't gonna
something,
say
man.
He ain't Landon
he's gonna
Jackson
be
yet.
better than
Leslie, you ain't gonna
man.
tell him to have me
man.
better
He
than
ain't
me.
Landon
Nope.
Jackson yet.
Hey, listen, it's always good to have those civil rivalries. You know what I mean? Like,
No,
you know,
but see, little brother ain't been feared yet. They feared this. They
They
feared this
feared
man
that
on the
man.
field.
no, I get it. Hey, I'm gonna tell
So
you.
until little brother can say they fear me, little brother can't.
I don't
can't
remember.
take it
I don't
yet.
remember what game that was that I was watching. It was like a couple games before you got hurt, and they had like 3 people trying to block Landon. I said, "Damn, you know how many other people are out here? Y'all got to try to block." And he was just over there just whooping on them. I was like, "Man, ain't no way."
My first game watching, because I stay busy watching Pleasant Grove, was the Carthage game where Coach Marcus flew in with
Yeah, the helicopter.
Hey, man, let me tell you something. I ain't never seen nothing like that in a high school game. I was like, all right, I don't know what these kids out here doing. But clearly, it's something good. Yo, when the helicopter, they not starting the game yet because we got to wait on Coach. God dog it.
And all honestly though, I think a lot of coaches, opposing coaches, anytime they play PG, and it was kind of like starstruck, like seeing him on the field. One, because his size alone,
Stature.
he's talented over
big guy.
everybody.
That's right.
And I'm on the cool. I wish we had some type of recording, like having kids mic'd up. Cause I would love to hear what some of these kids have to say when they see somebody like him
Okay.
on the other side of the ball.
Speaking of hearing what they got to say, do you talk trash on the field?
It depends. If I respect you, it'll be friendly trash. If I don't respect you, then yes.
Really?
Yeah. If I don't respect you, I'm gonna let you know I don't respect you.
Hey,
we
that's
have to go
nature of the
at it
game,
It
though,
don't
baby.
matter if it's as a player, as a man. Like,
Yeah.
if I
going at him?
if I don't respect you as a player, but I love you off the field, I'm still going.
You supposed to.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
But if I don't like you off the field and don't like you on the field, that's when I really talk.
You know, this is the first
Now, hey.
time. Like, I ain't never heard Landon talk
neither.
like that. Like, hey, don't that make you feel good?
No, man, if you was at the games, you would have seen it.
No, I was at but listen, I ain't paying attention.
You was at that Paris game.
Yeah, I was saying, if you at the games, you would have seen it. Cause
I ain't pay
hey,
attention to that.
he
Like-
talk now. Don't get.
You would get Landon just
Landing
look
the other
like,
bit, landing the other bit.
Landon he just look like
about to get a-
nice guy. He looks nice.
He is a
Like,
nice guy.
Yeah, he got some dog in him though.
See,
You
him,
know,
him and Morgan remind me of the same.
meaning
They are nice kids, but the minute they get between those lines, it's something different.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
See, and then we had Cam Weekly in the middle of us.
Yeah.
And Cam was the worst.
Bumping.
Yep.
Yep,
He
that's
let
what I'm
know.
talking about.
Did Tyler talk a lot?
It depends. I mean, he did. I mean, I feel like it's harder to talk at DB.
No, it wasn't.
I don't know.
You get a lot of trash talking down to DB.
Yeah, but
You know about that?
Yeah.
I didn't you know about that.
He said, "You know about that?"
I mean,
Hey,
have you heard?
Hey, you know what? Hey, when I was
You had to hear about it.
hey, Saturday before I left, I got a phone call from that dude I called up here that day. He said, "Hey man, I'm sick of y'all calling me. I'm finna send you tape of whenever you play semi-pro ball."
I'm just
Please
saying.
send it.
Oh, he got
I have
some.
nothing. Yeah.
Tell him we
He said
need
it's
it.
grainy because it's old DVD, but we got it.
Can you see your name on the jersey?
Hey,
No, bro, we play semi-pro ball. No, you can't see my name on no jersey.
My baseball kids got their name
You
on
don't
their
need to see
jersey.
my name. You don't need to see my name. I run like this. I'm pigeon-toed. You'll know exactly who
you
I am
a-
on the field. I'm one of those. You'll know who I am. There you go, right there about the trip.
He runs like a snow animal.
when do y'all play Marcus?
We play them the fourth game
way
of the
though?
season in Dallas.
I'm gonna be at that one.
Me too.
that'll be a good one.
Yeah,
Me
I'm gonna be at that
too.
one.
We need to get the whole city at that.
I mean,
Whoa.
I'm only gonna go all because of you and Marcus, not because of the game. I can care less about the game. That's what I'm going. I'm going because of you and Marcus.
Yeah.
The game alone is not going. It's not enough to draw me there.
Who wins that game?
Oh, we gonna take it again.
I believe so.
Again?
Yeah, we took it
won
last year. What you mean?
I think A&M is poised to
Good.
win the entire game.
Hey, see, I wish
Good.
this is how much Marcus was here. Cause Marcus ain't gonna go undefeated.
All I gotta say, they talking about the #1 recruiting class, this and that.
Come on,
Those are freshmen,
talk that.
you know.
Talk that, Landon.
That's
they
fresh
little
meat, huh?
babies, huh?
I mean, yeah, but
But hold on, now
I'm
watch
not gonna
this.
lie.
Hey, now
Those
watch
guys,
this.
a bunch of those guys will be some of the best players to play college football. I mean, they got some athletes.
Okay.
They don't have the. I mean, they're going against grown men.
Hey, now watch it. Now watch it though. Hey,
You're
watch
grown
this.
man?
Hey, watch this.
You're grown man?
Hey,
You're grown
Yeah.
Hey, now watch
You're
this.
saying everybody.
That's what I'm talking about.
Did you hear?
Hey, now watch this though. So what did you do as a freshman in high school?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just saying.
that's different though. I mean, college is different. You got. I mean, the whole
How old was you when you was a freshman?
14.
Going against 18-year-old kids.
Come on,
Yeah.
man. You heard what he said.
I don't know that the college workout programs and everything are just different. You can't just be big and go out there and do something. Like you gotta have the strength, the speed, which there are a few of those, especially at D line. There's a few of those D linemen that just came in this freshman class, and I know they can ball. But
Hey, so Marcus, if you watching Marcus, and I know you will, you probably just ain't text me yet. You heard what he said. Y'all can take
Wait,
that L.
You heard him.
back to my point. They keep on talking about the #1 recruiting class, this and that, so they're about to have a good season. I mean, the past, I think 4 years they had a top 5 recruiting
Talk
class.
your talk.
I told Marcus that.
Talk your talk.
I like it. Woo! What's wrong with you, big home?
I ain't gotta say nothing. I'm
Big
just
home
letting him
over here
take
just
care of
loving
this.
it.
All you Aggie fans, y'all heard what he said. Y'all been having these old recruiting class. Y'all ain't did nothing with them.
September 24th is when it is. Be there. I will.
Let me say this to you. We've had conversations about you when you weren't here, right? You know what I mean? We talk about everything on this show. Donnie explained it in a certain way. Now, I want to know if it was motivation for you whenever that one video came out. Was that motivation for you?
Somewhat. Because, I mean, part of me wanted to say it was motivation, but then I really sat there and thought, and I was like, 90% of high school kids that have not done that drill, if they went there, they would have looked 10 times worse or the exact same. So I was
Let me tell you something.
Because I was sitting there like, I watched the kid play. It's not indicative of who, but it was like,
Yeah.
what was that?
I mean,
You know what
it
Like,
didn't. That video didn't stop anything that he was going to get.
And it took me 1 week to get right in that too. So
Really?
yeah,
Like-
I got videos of it.
Hey, and he really want to put that out like, look at this! You dummy!
I'm not gonna be that guy. That's
When we went to that A&M camp, they did that drill. That was like one of the last drills they did. Line of bags. I swear, 92% of them kids did not know what to do in that drill.
They just weren't at a big, super massive.
No,
deal
they
like
didn't know
that
what to
camp,
do.
so-
They never did it before.
Exactly. And that was my first camp going to where I
Right.
actually had to do that type of
Right.
drill.
And then Donnie was like, yo, if you know Landon's a leader, he's going, you know what I'm saying? He's going out there like, I'm going to try whether, like, yo,
Exactly.
he's a leader. So, yeah, I'm gonna jump out there. And he done fixed it now, okay.
That's all
I
right.
just didn't know if it like, something like that would have motivated me. It's like, a lot of people don't understand what it is to be great. Because now the microscope is on you. So, everything you do
Right.
is scrutinized. Yep. No matter the fact that you've already done all the little work to make it to this point. Now that you're at this point, they're like, yeah, but he can't do this.
The thing,
And that's what I believe that's kind of what it was.
Yeah.
well, another thing too. Nowadays, social media catches everything. It can be 100 people out here, and none of them are looking at you. And
ain't
that
lying.
that one little lens sitting up there is pointed right in your
Right
direction.
at you.
Who cares? You get in front of him, he'll slap your helmet off.
Yeah, I'm ready to see you in action. Were you in on the depth chart?
Since I didn't play spring, they didn't really have me. Like, they got the injured players on a list to just do injury workouts, and then like I did individual drills with the team.
Okay.
That was it. But after talking to coach, I'm either the one or rotating with them. So
Yeah, he's gonna play.
I talked
I know he's gonna play. Like,
I talked to
Yeah.
my D-line coach and Pittman both for my exit meeting, and Pittman was like, "We need you to play a major role in our defense this year."
Let's go.
I wouldn't have. He was basically just saying he wouldn't have brought me there if he didn't like. He wouldn't have wasted an offer.
There's no point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So
Moving forward, baby.
Was there anywhere else that you even would have considered? And I know you're at Arkansas. I know we're committed. Like, is there any?
He's not committed. He's signed. He's a student
No,
there.
I mean, what I'm saying is,
Come on,
he's
Derek.
He's through and through. What I'm saying, like, yo, when in the recruiting process, hell, you wasn't just offered at LSU. You wasn't, you know what I mean? You had other options.
No.
Were there any other schools that were really beating down your door in the portal, like, yo, come here?
yeah, I could say Miami hit me up. A&M.
Don't.
hit me up
Hey,
again.
what's funny about that though?
Hell, because he should have said that. He said Prairie View before he ever said Miami.
No, I had
Hey, he would have never even considered Prairie View over Miami.
He settled.
Never. He never would have
We
considered Prairie
40
View over
minutes into the
Miami.
show, he said, oh, yeah, Miami.
Because why talk about Miami? He's a Razorback.
That's
Who
true.
else beating you door down?
I had most of Big 12, most of Pac-12.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh, and then I had most of the SECs besides Florida, Georgia, and Bama,
Okay.
and then really everywhere. But
Okay.
right whenever I entered the portal, Pittman called me within 30 seconds of me being in the portal. Like he saw my name at the
crap.
portal, and then called me,
I mean, it's like those coaches be like,
watching it. Just
damn the screen, like they be
watching.
watching.
You know, he called me 30 minutes in. He's like, we talked a little bit. He asked if I wanted to come on
Holy
official
crap.
and that I have an offer from there, and that I went on official that very weekend. Yep, 30 seconds.
Come and ask you this. So
Big hog.
Because it was a quick process. No, you in the portal, you was at Arkansas the weekend, it was done deal. But between that time, did it get kind of annoying? Kind of like it took you back to the high school being recruited?
It could have if I let it, but I was about to say this, but it was like I hit the portal and I got contacted by, because you got to include when you're in the transfer portal, they don't know why you're in the portal, you know. So I had every JUCO in the nation hit me up too, making sure it wasn't because of my grades, like that. So I had over 400 to 500 like between my text messages, Twitter account, and then like just emails.
Jesus.
It was like that, but the only coach's call I picked up was Coach Pittman's, and then Coach Traylor at UTSA, because he used to do insurance with my mom.
I got you.
So when we were at Gilmer, and he was high school at Gilmer, we've been really good with his family. So I just talked to him straight up, and just like asked how he felt about everything, what kind of his thoughts on it.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
So I talked to him, and then Coach Pittman, and then I really didn't talk to nobody. Like I didn't respond or pick up.
Yeah, because you
else,
kind of had your mind already made up, so there was no point of entertaining.
And then if I respond to one person, I would have to respond to all, and it would have just made it a lot more difficult. So, and I really wanted to get where I was going, so I entered the portal, went on that visit. 3 days later, committed 4 days later.
Come to ask you this, man, because college football, the whole structure of it has changed dramatic.
Yep.
And it's 3 letters. NIL.
Yep.
How do you feel about NIL?
That's crazy.
Do you feel like,
And I'm showing them something that Walter said to me.
That's nuts to me.
That's ridiculous.
So
it's ridiculous.
This is how far that's going.
That's
that
crazy.
doesn't make sense to me, and I don't fully see that going through, because at the end of the day, that's already somewhat legal when you think about it.
Somewhat legal?
If you're a high school athlete, you can go, if it's not through a college, you can go to like if I wanted to be a Texarkana Gameday athlete and get like free Gameday gear, I could do that.
Oh, okay.
Back in high school, but it's I mean, that's just dumb to me.
Yeah, it is, because they don't have good gear anyway.
Hey, but how do you feel about the NIL? Do you feel like, the kids being able to get something is?
Defensive lineman in the city right now. You know who Brandon Childs is?
Do you feel like people able to the fact that the kids are able to make money off their own likeness? Do you feel like that's like a way to go?
My thing is, I feel like you should be able to make as much money as you possibly can, but through yourself. I don't feel like colleges should be able to recruit players and say, hey, I got 3 big-time boosters that own companies and we'll give you $30,000 in NIL deals. I don't feel like it should be like that.
I got you.
I feel like you should be able to get to your school and you earn your NIL deals. And if you earn $5 million from NIL deals for balling and making a name for yourself, so be it. But
I get what you're saying. You shouldn't be enticed to come to a school based off what they're going to do for you versus that you get there, do whatever you're going to do, and then...
Yep, because the point of NIL was, for what I stated, not for college coaches to be, hey, we'll give you $1 million to come play quarterback at our school.
Yeah.
And then they're paying a player who might be a bust or getting the best player that ever come through college football just because they're throwing them money.
Yeah.
So, and then it also messes with, these high school kids aren't going to think about it because, they're still high school kids. But if you take an offer like that and you get there, that money goes. Your college experience, what you could make of yourself with that program, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, people loved college football because they were playing for the love of the game.
Yes.
Right.
Not for money. That's why a lot of people watch. You get more people watching college football than the pros because when you start adding in that money, the love is lost.
Yep.
And man, I'm playing for my money. I'm not playing for the love of this school. I'm not playing for bragging rights. I'm playing for money. And I'm not necessarily I think the NIL deal is a bad deal.
Yeah.
I believe that they should find a way to pay all the players.
That's
and
what
I'm
I
talking
think.
all the way down to golf, down to ping pong. Listen, man, the ping pong players should get. I know they're not bringing in the money that the football team is bringing in or the basketball team, but man, listen, something where there's got to be some sort of equality. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's got to be some sort of equality because then you start. Listen, the quarterback now he's the $10 million a year. I just don't like it.
Yeah. I'm okay. Like the way Lenny described it, I feel like that's like you shouldn't be enticed to come to a school.
No.
because only why you went to that school because you had this amount of money they were obligated to give you just by you sign your name on that dotted line.
Right.
But
I
that
feel
has
like
been the deal for years.
yeah, I know. But what I'm saying though, like if they're gonna be able to do it like that, they should have kept it how they kept it.
Exactly.
No,
Right.
under the table.
Because my thing is this, and I always say this position because I feel like it gets overlooked the most, but when you have a good offensive line and they're blocking your $1 million quarterback back here that's
they're
getting
making-
NIL deals,
But they're making just scholarship money.
and they're getting this
Majority of them is.
and they're getting this what $700-800 a month in scholarships.
Exactly.
What are you like? What are you?
Michael Gray said, I signed at Southwest Arkansas Trailer Park Tech back in the day. They offered me a weekend supply of 40s and hot dogs. I shouldn't have read it. Why? That's so dumb.
Hey, I mean, but I do feel like it's like what Landon said. Okay, get to the school, become whatever you're gonna become, and if somebody wants you to give you a deal, cool, make as much money you can make.
The question that people have is, has Walmart offered you stock yet?
No.
Is it, no.
That's the question that we all
No.
know.
Not at all.
Let me tell you, I'd married one of the Waltons. Would you talk to one of them little Walton girls?
I got a girlfriend.
Good answer, my guy.
One of them little Walton girls.
You heard him.
I don't know who they are. So.
The Waltons own Walmart.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, he has a girlfriend, Derek.
Jeez.
Girlfriend ain't no billionaire.
Hey,
She might
and they not gonna do nothing for the university. No way. They graduated from Missouri.
Cool.
I live in
Oh,
Missouri.
that's dirty.
Listen, whatever.
That's crazy. I wonder why they go
The
there.
owners of
know what it's like
Walmart,
to date a
they're from
billionaire?
Missouri. They went to school in Missouri.
Nah, but
If I'm not mistaken.
Landon, be loyal. There you go. Hey, I'm about that bag. You let an ugly woman come to me. Hey, I got $1 million. Be like, girl, you better get out of my face. What you doing, Barracuda? Me and Barracuda.
Not a
going on my
Barracuda.
business. Dog, you talking to her? Mind your business, player. Me and Barracuda, that's right. We going somewhere.
Why does Barracuda sound like Fat Albert?
I don't know, but that's who she is.
Hey, why does she have a Fat
Why
Albert
you call her
voice?
Barracuda? Because that's her name. Think I'm lying. Me and Barracuda were going to be some ugly people together.
We're gonna have some ugly
Hey,
kids too.
so no, you at Fayetteville now. Are the cities similar? Like is
no,
Not even close.
no, way
Dirty
different.
place.
Way different. It's like
Oh,
a
yeah?
whole different environment.
So even though Baton Rouge is a larger city,
Yeah.
closer to a major city, Fayetteville is more compact, right? And it's more like it's like damn near the whole town is just really Razorback City, right?
Yep.
No, it's Razorback Nation. Get it right. Don't call us Razorback City. Nation.
Okay, Razorback Town.
Nation. Don't be disrespectful.
Razorback Hall.
Have you ever been there?
But no,
Oh yeah.
It's awesome.
I feel like I don't know. It's the only thing that I could say are similar. Are they both have some, I mean, really diehard fan bases. You know, I mean, you go to Arkansas, that Auburn game where they stormed the court and everything. That was on a Tuesday night.
When they cut the lights off?
Yeah, that was a Tuesday night, and I mean, all those people had work or school the next day, and they were, I mean, the most people ever being in that facility.
Hey,
So,
here's my question. Alumni.
yeah.
You know, I know that Ryan Clark and Shaq, they're big into, you know, LSU and all those guys that played. What is it like with the alumni? Like, are the old football players, are the Darren McFadden's, are they coming back to Arkansas? Or do you see them on campus? Do you see them around the program? Or was it more, the LSU guys, man, listen, they were dominating the NFL draft for quite some time. As of recent, you know what I mean? What is it like with the alumni players? Are they around the program or what?
To be honest, I would say in that situation, LSU did have more, like, because I mean, Jamar was at LSU the week before he got drafted. And then Clyde Edwards always came through. I mean, you saw Joe Burrow and them were all at the spring game. I mean, it's kind of like they always want to go back and just support their guys.
They're like the Miami back in the day. Miami guys used to support that team.
they still do?
Okay. They're not supporting the winning team. But they were there.
They still do. They always back.
Don't
So, you
support
know,
them enough to have their own damn
No,
stadium.
so, you know, Felix Jones and Matt Jones and Kobe Hamilton and, you know, all these guys. I'm just wondering if they're, what's the kid that just went to Denver that was from Hope?
Who's Sosa?
Sosa.
Yeah.
You know, I'm wondering if those guys are around the program like that. Like, you probably still have some.
I mean, a lot of the guys that just got drafted this year were in there a lot. Like, Traylon was there 2 days after he got drafted, actually.
My boy.
Okay.
And then, so I talked to him, just said congrats and everything. Grant Morgan was there, just training and everything.
Okay.
And then, I mean, really all the guys. What do you think about it? And
I wonder if Texas had any players got drafted, you should go back a couple days after.
Brother, nobody from Texas is drafted.
They all
Oh,
meet.
nobody from Texas got drafted.
They all meet up at the
My
Piggly
bad.
Wiggly.
Where they meet up at?
At the Piggly
The
Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly.
Hey, no, we getting a
dummy.
Piggly Wiggly. Hey, we all getting,
Who said
we getting,
the Piggly Wiggly?
we getting a Piggly Wiggly here.
We
Y'all know
don't
that?
need another Piggly Wiggly, brother.
Yeah, we doing nothing wrong
We
with
are
Piggly
getting
Wiggly.
one.
We don't need
25 cents over.
No,
25
grocery
cents
store.
cake.
It was a grocery store back in the gap.
Hey, they coming back.
Nobody
That's
needs
good.
a Piggly Wiggly. Those are only left in Mississippi. And whenever you go out there, there's an old dude sitting out there with a straw in his mouth going, I don't think you need to be around here.
The only Piggly Wiggly we had was in College Hill, man.
It
Yeah.
was in College Hill. That's right. We used to go to that
No,
stuff.
one,
Better
no,
get
it's,
up outta here.
no, hey, it was two. It was 159 too.
That's true.
By the old
Right.
movies.
That's
Yep,
the old
you're right.
theater.
You're right.
what was the old movie theater?
Ellie.
Yeah, Ellie.
Well, you know where the Dairy Queen is right there? What is it, Robinson Road? Robinson Road and Lake Drive?
Mm-hmm.
It look abandoned. What's
No,
that? There's
no. Even when it was open, no one never went.
I did. Oh, I absolutely did go over
Yeah, the movies like it's
there.
the
Oh, yeah, I used
Apex.
to go to the movies over there now.
Yeah.
I didn't. I went to this
You're
one.
young, too.
Shane, there ain't want no damn Piggly Wiggly and Ashdown.
Pretty sure it was. It's Ashdown, buddy. It's Ashdown.
Dude, Ashdown's got a Sonic whole 3 years ago.
They've been had a Sonic since I was a little boy.
It's not
I fell in
No.
love with Sonic.
No, they could have had it and it closed down.
Whatever. I
Yeah.
went when I was a child.
Yeah.
That's where I learned about
You fell in love with Sonic and Ashdown. No, you didn't.
when you grew up in Ogden. You
Donnie,
fall in
did
love
he?
with it.
What
Did
that?
he?
What?
Did he?
Why you gotta ask Donnie?
Did
Man,
he
I
what?
almost punched you just then. Why you
Did
asking
he?
Donnie
Did
stuff
he
like
what?
that? What Donnie got to do with this?
He doesn't know. He know what you do.
What? Did he what?
He talking about he fell in love with Sonics and Ashdown.
No. No.
No.
Sorry.
He do like anybody else. You,
We're gonna
you
have
pass through Ashdown and probably stop got something to eat.
We're gonna have a great hog cookout.
You probably didn't even get nothing from Sonic because you didn't know how to act.
Hey,
You know what
that
I had?
is true.
I know.
That is
I had
true.
roasted pig,
I done told.
roasted hog.
That's fine. That's just like this morning. You tried to use that joke when you was sitting over here eating that boiled quail meat that you thought was sausage and bacon.
It's fine. What I do know is that more people eat hogs. Yeah, how you feel about that? Your little tusk don't do anything.
No, they eat.
Scary.
They eat pigs.
I was about to say, yeah, you don't eat hogs, I don't think.
You don't
Oh
eat
yeah,
no
you do
hog.
eat wild hog.
Boy, try to cut a hog. He gonna hit you with them tusks.
Yeah,
Cut you up.
They never had no wild hog
Slice and
before.
dice.
I got a pit bull named Skeeter that will eat any hog. Skeeter.
Have you seen y'all mascot? It's on the campus.
Like,
The big thing, whatever it's called. What's y'all mascot
The
called?
Razorback.
the one with
The
like,
re-
The real one.
Yeah.
okay, the live, like,
Yeah.
Razorback? I haven't yet.
Oh.
He's getting ready for the season.
Man, so what they
he's
keep
in
it
the
at though?
cafeteria.
They don't keep it on campus so you can come look at it?
No,
I don't
he ain't
think
gotta
so.
see it. He's part of their meal program.
Hey, this is a legit question.
Oh my
Once
God.
some things get old and they spend swap them out, do they cook them?
Yep.
Maybe.
Do they?
Landon had them.
Hey, always remember a hog will eat anything.
They got, yeah, they will. But
Yeah.
you're stupid.
Guess what? That just mean they mean, they fierce, and they don't play.
That means they're stupid too.
Remember that.
That means they're stupid.
What is
You'll eat
it?
anything,
They can't be more stupid than getting in a carriage and go flipping it on top of 8 people in the middle of a football field for a game start. OU fan.
They did do that. They did do that.
Hogs are still stupid. Even Jesus didn't like them. You know he cast out.
You going?
Am I right or wrong?
He did it in pigs.
Same thing.
No,
They're in the family.
no,
They're in the family.
no.
At one point, I was a shoat.
Yeah, I bet you were.
Donnie.
Yeah.
Was I not the greatest? Was I not
No.
part of the greatest shows ever?
Yeah, use a.
Donnie.
Okay, let me get there.
What do you mean part?
You know how if the greatest team ever in college football is 01 Miami, but there was some people on that team that you ain't never heard of. That would be him on that show's team we talking about.
So let's say this here.
But they was good.
You had on that team Clinton Portis, Frank Gore, and who else you have at running back?
What?
Who else did you have running back on that team?
Frank Gore, Portis.
There was somebody else.
McGahee.
Young McGahee.
How many balls did they have? You only had one ball.
Yeah, but you didn't.
So shut your pie hole. Only one guy could run that ball at a time. Somebody had to ride the pine. Were they all great? They got their shot.
Okay, Landon. Okay. He
Did they
showed me a
all play?
video of a tackle that he had in middle school, at college or junior high. Do you consider this a tackle? It's a tackle. It goes to the stats as a tackle, but do you consider it a tackle? You're a defensive player.
Yeah.
So he's at safety. He comes
I'm
down.
at corner.
Same difference.
No, it's not.
He come down, right, to fill in the hole. The kid was coming.
Runs him over and falls.
No, because he gets out the way.
No, I don't.
He gets out the way and gets on his back.
Landon, that's a lie.
Oh, he wasn't even in high school when he
the guy
did
still
that?
went 3 more yards
He
down
lying.
the field before he failed.
I believe.
Is that a tackle to you?
Tackle for loss.
No, it wasn't tackle
Open
for
field
loss.
by myself.
He was passing line
Open
scrimmage,
field
Landon.
by myself.
I mean, I guess it counts as one.
Yeah, it counts as a tackle, but the way he did it though, it was like, come on, dude. Like,
Open field by myself.
I mean, I guess it got the job done.
Period.
So you did do it.
I'm just saying.
No, I ain't do it. Donnie be lying.
Well,
It's like when
he
you
got
hold,
out of the way, Walt.
it's like when you hold that curtain for the bull and when they run
That's
past
what he
you, go,
did.
"Come on."
What Matador? That's what he was with Matador. Then he jumped on the dude back. Hey, Walt, he jumped on the dude back and he slid all the way down his back.
You ever seen
He grabbed his ankles
You ever
while
seen
both
Deion
of them
Sanders hurt
failed.
anybody?
What they say,
Okay, then.
if
He
you
said,
get
"Well,
on
I'm
that,
trying to be Deion. You ain't never seen Deion hurt nobody, have you?
But see, Deion was known for
If you
shutting
get
the
on
side
that
of the
horse,
field
you
down.
better
They
ride
went
And
to
I
it.
did too. Tell me how many touchdowns they scored on me.
They-
You never tell that part.
It wasn't meaning because you didn't play a lot.
They never scored though.
When you go in the middle, when you
Did they
go
ever score?
when you go to the game, right? A lot of times at the end of the game, there's no scoring being going because you know they put the subs in. Use a sub.
Hey, bro, you should have acted like Rick Ross on the 85 South show. You should have said, go to the bathroom, left, and never came back. That's what I would have done. It shows terrible.
Yeah, you was a sub. He was a sub.
Oh, I absolutely would.
Yeah, you was a sub. But you was a sub of a sub.
No, now that's where you're lying.
He was a sub of a sub,
Oh,
lady.
you're gonna lie like that.
Dude, you only got in when the score was out of hand.
The devil is a lie.
Dude, you didn't play until they got like 28-0. He on the side, coach, put me in. Coach, put me in. Coach, put me in.
We were always up 28-0 within the first 3 minutes of the game. Say I'm lying.
I can't argue
That's how we
that.
were my freshman year.
I can't argue
Bro,
that.
hey, listen, Landon.
I
Donnie
can't
knows.
argue that. That is true.
First 3 minutes of the game,
Yeah,
we up 20. Listen, every game.
They did-
It don't-
Good?
Yes, they was that good.
Real?
Landon, seriously, like.
They the greatest. Their group is the greatest junior high to ever come through Texarkana. I don't give a damn what school you went to.
Oh, junior high.
I don't know what school you went
man.
to.
What switch when I got up to high school?
Just the coaches.
They didn't
Niggas
lose
here.
not one anything.
We didn't.
From
Basketball,
7th, 8th grade,
football,
basketball,
track.
football, and track. They won
Hey,
everything.
man. Whoa, we dominated. It wasn't like they just.
Stop
won.
saying we. They did. You was a part of the team.
So basically, if you were anywhere else, you would have been starting though.
Listen here. Oh, no. Lenny got a point. It's the truth. Because soon as I got to Texas within 3 days, starter.
Landon, he would have went from a sub to a sub. So
That man said use the sub.
so would that be better? He would have went from a sub to a sub. So yes, he would have got one. He would have went up one notch.
If Donnie was telling the truth, it would really hurt. The
It
fact
do
that
hurt.
he's not,
Hey.
it's fine.
Anytime I talk about his football career, well, what he started doing? He gave him the soap opera, right?
But
I ain't got on no soap opera.
I can tell you one thing, okay? The reason why I feel like you're telling the truth is because your story never changes. It is the same every time you tell it.
I don't have to lie.
No, because you wanted believable.
I don't have a reason.
But I'm just saying, you know when some people their story change
So
every
mine
time
done
they
changed
tell it.
about him.
Huh?
Mine done changed about him. Has my story about his tackle changed?
No,
Okay, then what we talking
not
about?
one bit. I'm just saying though, his story don't never change though.
Mine don't need about
It
him.
doesn't.
Like,
It
he
doesn't.
just wouldn't
It
even
doesn't.
do
It doesn't.
He told jokes on the sideline. He told jokes on the sideline. He was the Flavor Flav of the football team.
Oh
He was a
my!
hype man.
I tell you what, I'm gonna beat your ass with a different flavor when I get
Everybody need to get a hype man.
You so right. I'm gonna beat the brakes off. Are we done with this little week?
So let me.
Hey, man, I got a question though. I got a question for you. Cause this sucker wanna be. He was an aspiring running back. But since he was picture told, he ran like this.
I did not play running back.
You wanted to.
No, I didn't.
He's not here burying something, but he kept tripping over his feet.
You all like this?
He kept tripping over his feet. Hey, so just say, I want to know what would you do to this dude? Just say he was going through a hole.
Yeah.
And you got a free release off the line. What would you do to this guy? What they call the
I played against Gene Paxson too.
what they call the stretcher out there on the field?
Did you hear what he just said? How he like hopped on the back?
Yeah.
What you think I'm gonna do to him? Man?
Mind you, I played against Gene Paxson and DeQuincy Robinson.
Hey, so
He don't know that.
we need a stretcher. That's all I want to know.
Landon Jackson wouldn't have been in my mind on I'm afraid of him.
Would you?
I'd have looked in his eyes and I'd have ran his ass over.
You believe him 1 year old?
Hey, white hand. We don't want to hear
What I
that.
said about that while we on the hair, man.
Hey,
white hand.
but what you do here though? Like seriously, if you had a clean shot with this dude, how would you plant this dude?
I mean, I don't really know.
On the cool, I think he'd do a quarterback slide.
I've never seen it.
You and your come on, that's what he'd
Unless
do.
it was in your girl's DMs. That's the only time I put a little think on that.
All right, what do you do?
Hey, he was a quarterback slide. He was scary like that. Anyway,
So I need to ask you one more thing, man. So, are you gonna have a jersey that can be purchased?
Oh yes, the school is doing an NIL set up through this program.
Okay.
And allowing them like in the gift shop and bookstores in Fayetteville.
Right on campus.
Yeah, it's like the same thing all of the NFL like teams do.
Right.
To where they make money off their jerseys.
Right.
We're signing with that same program at Arkansas. So if you just go in there and buy a jersey with my name on the back, I'll get like a certain percentage of it.
oh yeah.
You got
That's what. Okay.
you got 5 of them coming out of my house, baby.
Wow. So hey now, before we get off the air though,
Jesus.
5.
don't you got some merchandise that belongs to you?
Yeah.
So give the people the info on how to get your merchandise.
I'm finna buy something right now, bro. Big A.
Well, it's in my. You could go to my Instagram bio, and it's like the website connected to it, and then it's through this company called
Look what was on there.
So
Him.
So
it's the same one. You know what Clayton's doing his?
Yeah.
Merch? It's the same
I got you.
company.
Hey, so if anybody's just watching right now want to support this young man, and wear some of his stuff,
oh yeah.
that solely goes to him, hit up his Instagram and you can hit the link and go from there.
Even though Razorback merchandise is a little itchy, but go ahead.
Hey man,
It's itchy. Like itching powders, how itchy?
It's itchy.
I know.
I'm allergic to it. I really want to, like, yo, look, I'm rooting for Landon. Like, yo, I love all these kids that come from these schools, right? Like, yo, you from Texarkana, you see somebody from Texarkana doing well, you just root for them.
You got to.
It's hard for me to root for Arkansas. It's almost like
We don't want you to root for us, man. If you want to go root, go watch Roots. That's what you do.
White hand.
Roots. Go root for something. Go pull a root out the sidewalk.
He out there shaking hands.
Oh,
That was very mallish. Hey, that was very mallish, wasn't it? My bad. You not gonna come from a guy.
they don't make it extra small for you anyway. Brian Boat, brother, you gonna have to see me one day. You've been talking noise this whole show too, and I've been ignoring him. I have to see Brian Boat, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate you coming up here, man.
Definitely.
We glad to see you back 100%. And of course, no, I'm sure a lot of people is ready to see number 40 out there on that football field do what he do.
Is there anything you need me to teach you before you go back, or are you good?
I'm good. I'm trying to keep my spot, you know.
What does that mean?
That means he wants to play still. He don't want to come to sub up a sub.
You don't want to take any.
The square root of 30. I was talking about pie that I can't eat.
Hey, that
That was that fucking
Hey, with that being said, hey man, good luck. Hey,
He don't need to be on this show no more.
hey, good luck to you and your teammates, man. Again, everybody's glad to see you back out on the football field. With that being said, it's still the best sports morning show on this side of heaven because my mama said so.
Me too.